Come on, tell the truth. Do you stop at all stop signs? Hello, everyone. I'm Craig Ross, CEO of Verus Global. Just saw some research on this. I think it was something like 67% of people do not actually stop completely at stop signs. But wait a minute. That's a rule. It's actually a law, isn't it? You're supposed to come to a complete stop at a stop sign. Why don't people stop at stop signs? Perhaps a bigger question. Why don't we follow rules and laws entirely? This is fascinating and important discussion for teams that want to do significant things, that want to achieve at high levels. It's very, very common in the high-performing team approach to identify what are called rules of engagement. And we see organizations with the best of intentions. Teams create lists of 5, 7, or 10 rules that they will abide by. And then almost certainly a month later, they will revisit that list and say, why aren't we doing this? Didn't we make some commitments? Didn't we shake hands on this? It's a fact. We as humans rarely do what people expect of us. We do, though, what we expect of ourselves. Are the rules of engagement, are the expectations, let's call them norms for a moment, that you have established for your team, are they fully owned by your entire team? There's one key way to do this, of course, and I'm going to take you through a series of steps to make sure this happens. And I'm talking about ownership, so that there are expectations each team member has of ourselves, so that these rules of engagements actually simply become things, norms, ways we function because we wouldn't do it any other way. Number one, ask your team what's necessary for us in terms of how we function to deliver successfully on our objectives. Number two, ask each team member, why is it important? What are your personal motivations to ensure we show up that way? And number three, how will we know we're operating in the ways we just identified? Then, of course, as you move through the year, make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable. What does that look like? It's not punitive. It's asking yourselves, how are we doing and how do we get even better? Rules of engagement. Does your team have them? Does your team need them? Are they rules like a stop sign, or are they fully owned by your team? The answer determines whether or not your team will deliver successfully on your objectives. Let's do big things.